and what it is that you do.
Lunacie, man. I do it all, man. Entertainment wise, musically, man. I've been on a few labels, man. I done been here and there, ran around the country. You know what I mean? I produce, sing, rap, ghostwrite. I had a lot of music published and licensed across the board. Once had a song that was the theme song on NBC 2 seasons. Fucking sang the national anthem for the Warriors twice. All kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was. I had a good one. You know what I mean?
So where's your favorite place around the world to go to and let loose?
Vegas, man. I'm about to get another spot out there, and like next week. I'm trying to leave by like next week. The only reason I'm still here is because I'm working on these tracks and whatnot. But yeah, Vegas for sure.
Hey, so Vegas, is the crowd out there they support or what? What's going on?
Actually, it's not the crowd of Vegas that you really go after. It's the opportunities for businesses that are way better, man. It's like, well, okay, what? We rappers, man. We natural born street hustlers. So most of us got something going on that's legit, and we got something going on that, you know what I'm saying, is hand to hand, not necessarily illegal, but hand to hand. People sell merch. You know what I mean? The more possible customers, the more you can sell, of course. You know what I mean? That's basic. And you got to look at the average amount of money that's in a person's pocket in the area you in. You know what I mean? I'm from Oakland, California, man. People don't just walk around here with $10,000 in their pocket all the time. But in Vegas, they do. And in Vegas, they ain't got the game that we got. And in Vegas, we can find ways to get that money about their pockets. And in Vegas, I do well. You know what I mean? So in Vegas, when it comes time to push, I have more avenues and more of a budget and more space, more. If I'm shooting a video, it's more photo ops. If I'm, you know what I mean? It's just for somebody like me, it's a pleasure.
Hey, so you shoot videos too?
Yeah, we got a company called Jack Boy Films. You can find it, and we shoot a lot of videos. I just got my green screen back up, so I'm about to start doing a lot of green screen videos. And yeah, I'm one of them dudes too. I do the visual effects where if you want to like do some CW stuff like Superman jump up in the sky and fly away, I can do that. You know what I mean? But that's gonna cost. You feel me?
Hey man, how do these folks contact you, man?
My name is Lunacie, man. If you look me up, Lunacie, you will find me. I'm not difficult to find. Instagram, real Lunacie. Twitter is that Lunacie. Facebook, I ain't hard to find. It's all Lunacie. Yeah, that's it. Just look me up, man.
So
Mark ass label fucked off my website.
Tell me about that. That's what I need to know.
You feel me?
Tell me about that. I need to know about that.
I had to re-up on my website. And, the label paid for it for that year, the annual payment. And then, like, once I start moving on to this other deal, they like, hate it. And took that shit down. And so I got it. You feel me? It's a lot of shit being worked out on that end, man. When the last deal went sour, niggas just did a lot of fuck shit and fucked off a lot of things. And so I'm really trying to put it all back together, and that's why it's taking me a little time to put this campaign together. But you know what I mean? The music speaks for itself. As long as it's good music, people gonna fuck with it no matter what time it come out. You feel me?
Hey, so where we find all this good music?
Right now I'm releasing something called the Circus Series. These are albums that never got released over the years that I felt like the world needed to hear. But it's nothing super special, so I'm not really pushing it like that. I'm just releasing them so when I do this main campaign on my new push, if you want to go back and hear what was there before, you can. It's already on iTunes. It's already on. But I'm not super pushing it because I don't want people to hear this and feel like this is what I'm trying to present to them. Because at this particular point in time, in the last couple of years, I was having some trouble dealing with these labels. There was a lot of time wasted, years wasted in me doing a lot of work that I was not getting credit for. A lot of behind the scenes work, a lot of shit that I didn't see none of the money from, and a lot of things where some of them got hectic, some of them I just parted ways with them. You know what I mean? And now it's at a point to where I kind of got it. I can do it myself. You know what I mean? So that's the plan. But I don't want this new image that I bring out of myself to be seen as the old image. I mean, not necessarily image, but like the music is different now because I've transitioned, but you didn't get a chance to grow with me because of that. So I want to put these albums out. So if you like the music and you want to go look back and see what I did, you have that option now. And so right now that's what I'm doing. I'm mastering. I got about 2 more albums to master, and then I'm gonna drop them. Then I'm gonna start working on this main campaign for the new album.
Wait, so is this being pushed independently or?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and the last music was through the other label or whatever?
Nah. That's the thing. The albums didn't drop.
Oh, wow.
That was the problem. If you look at any Lunacie fan, they are the most frustrated fan in the world. They like, nigga, you the Detox. You know what I'm saying? You the Bay Area Dr. Dre, the Detox. Nigga, we all know you make great music, and nigga, you don't drop shit ever. Nigga, you got 1 single per year. I'm like, I keep telling them, oh, bro, it's contractuals, labels, and this and that, because I worked myself into a fuck-ass deal. I got me stuck for like fucking 4 to 8 years and shit. And now that I'm finally off that shit, it's time to do it again. I'm ready to do it again. You know what I mean?
So if a young dude was trying to get in the game and he was, would you advise him to take a deal? And if you did, what type of deal would you take? Because I know there's more than one type.
And that's what it is, man. What I advise you to take a deal. And everybody says no, but that's because they stupid. People don't really even think. They just do whatever they see somebody else do that work. And oh, you get to keep all the money, but you have to pay all the money too. Here's the thing about a deal. If it works out for you, if you're in a situation, like the same way bums eat out of garbage cans, you feel me? That's not a good metaphor, but I say that to say, if you are at the lowest of the low, and you gotta do what you gotta do, you gotta do what you gotta do. If a label offers you $10 million, I say take the $10 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, why the fuck not? Like, oh, I'm gonna make that on the street. Yeah, probably if they offering you that much. But the thing is this. How does the situation work out for you? The way my deal worked was different, man. I ain't had no, y'all just want me for everything, you know what I mean? I had to straight down to cut and dry shit, you know what I'm saying? They toss out whatever they do for the advertisement, blah, blah, blah. When the money come back, they get that back for that, and then we split the rest. You know what I'm saying? That shit, to me, that was cut and dry. That was the best deal I could ask for, because I didn't have no money. I was damn near homeless at the time. You know what I'm saying? So shit, y'all gonna just pay for everything without me, and all I do is make my art and this and that, and then when it all come out, we split it down the middle, great. And then the shit didn't come out. And then I'm like, well, what do I do now? And that was the main issue, you know what I mean? And I wish I had guidance back then. And so if the deal works out in your favor, take the motherfucker. Why not? It's business, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you feel you can do it and you have a business mind, and you have to have a business mind, because most motherfuckers just feel like they're just gonna upload something on one website and just go viral and be a hit. But if you have a real business mind, that one hit won't just be one hit. It'll turn into multiple hits that'll turn into merch, that'll turn into revenue, that'll turn into tours, that'll be booked by you because you have a business mind. You know what I mean? If you don't have that, don't pretend to, because it's gonna hurt you in the future. Play your role. If you can play the role of boss, play the role of boss. I had to gather all this information through all these years of work in order to be able to play this role. And so if you got the same knowledge I do, shit, go for it. You feel me? But if you don't, go gain it. You feel me? That's the thing. We got Google in our pocket and we still stupid.
Man.
You feel me? Niggas got Google in their fucking pocket. In their pocket though. You can click the button and ask it whatever the fuck you want. Still stupid. They gather all the information necessary to be able to not fail, or to be able to have a very low failure percentage. You know what I mean? And rock, you know what I mean?
Hey, so what do you feel about mixtapes? Do you feel they're valuable or what? You know, you just prefer to put out, just albums?
To be honest with you, I never was really on the mixtape thing. I never bought them. I never downloaded them. It was only maybe a few, and I never really made any. The reason being was mixtapes were so the label, they were trying to build a buzz so the label would put out an album. You know what I'm saying? I am the label. Everything anytime I'm working, I'm always behind the scenes, writing, vocal coaching, sing it like this, and making the beat and doing this and doing that. So when I make music, I don't need somebody else's beat. I just make whatever I think, whatever I feel, and it comes out as a good enough quality. And so for me, mixtapes weren't necessary. You know what I mean? But for other people, they were, and I understand them. And so but because they weren't necessary for me, I usually wouldn't download them just because I'm snobby with my ear, man. A lot of them was just bad quality. Real bad fucking quality. And you go up in this fucking closet and just record some shit, and then the whole world says it's great. And I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear this shit. Niggas like, I respect my ear. You know what I mean? I'm a producer, so I don't really get into low quality shit. It's like if you drink fine wine on a regular, you don't get into the low quality shit. You know what I mean? And so it's used the fuck out of me for being snooty, but now I never really got into that.
When you say low quality, what do you define high quality music?
Good question. What do you define as high quality music? What do you define as Blu-ray film? What do you define as something that you would see on a cassette tape? You feel me? Same shit. It's like, if I can hear your voice bouncing off the fucking bathroom walls in the recording of your song, motherfucker, excuse the fuck out of me for saying, nigga, get the fuck out your mama bathroom and go rent some studio time. It ain't that expensive. You know what I mean? And that's the problem. You'll hear like these major artists doing this shit. And it was like, bro, like, take it serious. There's people out here that's really talented, that's really making a real effort. And, you know what I mean? I never really got with that whole phase. I fucked with the DJs on it, like a DJ Screw or, you know what I mean, the mixtapes by the DJs. Because he was doing something different. When DJ Screw did it, was like a whole different sound. It was a whole new music. But you just taking another nigga beat and rapping some random ass rhymes over the shit is just like, okay, next. And that's pretty much what it was. Okay, next. And like, so I could, you know what I mean? I like songs that make me think something I haven't thought before. That's what I like. I like songs that either make me think something I haven't thought before or change my emotion. To me, music is black magic. You feel me? It's all black magic. And I say Michael Jackson was the greatest warlock of us all. You know what I'm saying? Like, but music is, if I can do something or say something that make you angry or make you happy or like you crying and then you just start laughing, that's like witchcraft right there, man. And I always wanted to be a magician. You feel me? So
so as a producer, what do you prefer out of analog and digital?
Digital. Why? Because I can move faster. I can move faster, and the sound I can create digitally, I can create that analog, but I can't create that analog. You know what I mean? I can't do it vice versa. Digitally, I can create both sounds. The analog, I can't create both sounds. So I would rather do digital.
Oh, I can dig that. Hey, so what software do you like to use the most, or do you rewire and use multiple softwares or whatnot?
I use whatever the fuck you got, man. It's like, here's the thing, man. I'm the type of dude where I try to play all the instruments. I try to learn all the languages. You know what I'm saying? I try to, you know what I mean? I want to be number one at anything I do, you know what I mean? And so I wanted to learn every program. One thing I knew, my mama said, she said, son, you taught me more than I ever taught you. I told my mom, that even though, like, okay, I'm not drift off. I learned when I was younger, because, you know, I grew up, like, real poor. I was homeless a lot. And, one thing I learned early is if you become an expert at anything in life, any one thing, you become the go-to guy, you always have money. And so when I started doing this, I figured, man, I'ma just learn everything, become the nigga that they can't tell no. I'm gonna become the nigga that can't tell no. As soon as I walk in any studio, everybody gonna get nervous. You know what I'm saying? They all gonna start sitting upright once Loon walk in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? That was my goal. And even without all the glitz and glamour, if they know who Loon is, when I walk in that motherfucker, you can ask them in my life. You know what I'm saying? I walk in that motherfucker chest, not because it's no funk or nothing like that, just because they like, oh, this nigga really do this. He ain't a nigga that just about to put on an 808 and a clap and then just say whatever. He's about to make a song. You know what I mean? And
so in the future, where you see your career going?
your ambitions change. When I was younger, I wanted the tour. You know what I mean? These days, it's more or less. I'm kind of at a point to where I don't really want the paparazzi and the people following me and the, you know what I'm saying, the giant 20-room mansion with the, you know what I mean? I had good money at one point, and I lost good money at one point, and I'm back at a comfortable level where I want to see my career go. Is to a place of, okay, I was just talking to the homie the other day about that. Send me a location and post it on. That shit is dope as fuck. Because he was telling me, well, you gotta do this, you gotta get people. I said, do you know brother's name? He was like, nah. You know what I said, have you ever looked him up? Nah. Can you sing every word to that song? Yeah. I said, that's what I'm looking for. I want the music to speak for itself. People don't think it can happen no more. People think you gotta have some kind of gimmick or you gotta be like this person or be like that person and don't realize every person you say you gotta be like wasn't being like nobody else. You feel me? All they did was be themselves 1,000%. And so, where I see my career going, I think I'm gonna find the music lovers, the people that love music. I don't think I'm gonna find the people that's gonna be the super fanatics. I think I'm gonna find the people that's gonna listen to me on their way to Vegas and on a long car ride, slap the whole album. The people that's gonna be slapping me on the bar in their headphones and more the intro verse. My nigga said, he say, my music is therapy for the hood, nigga. He said, bro, every time I listen to your shit, bro, he said it's therapy for the hood, nigga. It's not the I want to try to invoke an emotion. It is the emotion. You know what I mean? And I appreciate the fuck out of that because that's what I try to create. If you don't feel nothing, then what's the point of me even doing it? I'm not a good magician. You feel me?
Alright, so if there's anybody that you can work with that you a fan of their music that's currently living, who would it possibly be?
I'm glad you said currently living. Don't worry, I ain't one of them niggas. Oh man, I would love to go back in the past and work with a bunch of niggas that rapped before I was born. You know what I'm saying? But no. Honestly, I would want to work with somebody that I feel would bring me to. I mean, that would have me excited in the studio, and I don't mean drunk or high. I mean like the song would be good automatically, and that's anybody that does that kind of work, and that's a long list of people. That's a producer wise, anybody from Jazzy Faye to Battle Cat to, you know what I mean, any of the new cats, or artist wise, it could be Eminem, of course. Eminem, all you gonna do is rap hella good, and you gonna sit there like, what the fuck am I supposed to say after that? You know what I'm saying? Or Tech Nine, and he gonna impress you so much that it's gonna get you answered. Or even a Busy Bone, or you know what I mean? Anybody that can that gives you that Dax or Hobson or fucking, you know what I mean? Anybody that can have you that can get me to a point to where I'm excited to do this shit. You know what I mean? That's who I would like to be in the studio with. At this point, I'm not really tripping off the name, though. You know what I mean? Because I based a lot of time on that. I was working with a label, Fresh Out Music Group. Lunacie did a song with Too Short. I did a song with E40. I did a song with uh, Shady Nate, Jay Stalin, Compton Menace, Mitchie Slick, all these artists. And the singles, you know what I'm saying? Well, that one, the Stop the Violence did drop with a bunch with the various artists on it, but the E40 song didn't drop, the Too Short song didn't drop. You know what I mean? I'm not understanding at the time, and I to this day still don't understand. And it's like where I went wrong in that whole thing was it wasn't my money behind it. That's right. It wasn't my money. I was going the cheap route because that's what I was taught to do, and that was wrong. But you know, we learn from our mistakes. I'm gonna get it right this time.
Hey, so once again, I really appreciate you for your time and everything. Before I get out of here, I'd like to know, how do people contact you again? Like, what's your Twitter, Facebook, however you like to be
Twitter
contacted?
at Lunacie. I'm gonna start jumping back on there. I don't be on there. My Twitter is more universal for some reason. Like everybody from all over the nation was on my Twitter because when I was traveling around, that's what I was using. My Instagram though is more Bay Area based. So Instagram at Real Lunacie, Twitter at Lunacie, Facebook you'll find me. Just look up Lunacie, Google me, Lunacie. You'll find something. Man.